How you doing, folks? I'm Gary and this is A Kilted Drummer. Welcome along, folks, to a bit of a long-awaited return to the channel. It's been about 4 months since I last put anything up on the channel. I've gone through a wee bit of a change in work circumstances in my world away from whiskey, so I had to give it a bit of time to settle into all those changes going on. But now that I know what I'm doing in my real world work life, I thought I'd get myself cracked on here again and get some stuff back up on the channel. For those of you that maybe the first time popping onto the channel, and after you've watched this and maybe had a look at some of the other content that's on there, if you like what you see, give the subscribe button a wee click, stick some comments down below if there's any questions you want to ask, and please give us a wee thumbs up on the channel. YouTube have lots of algorithms and it helps the channel grow when you do all these clicking of buttons. But the big one is getting the subscribes on the way up to 500. Need about another 110, I think it is, to get the channel moving. So please, any mates out there that you think might like watching us, give them a wee shout, tell them to pop over and hit the subs button. Right, bottle I've grabbed for tonight. And it was one I was going to do before, but then I started drinking it, so I thought I'd grab it tonight and get some in the glass, give you a wee chat before most of it disappears, because as you can see, it's getting down towards the bottom. So we'll get some in the glass and then we'll have a wee chat. Right. Anyone that knows me on this channel will know that I've got a wee a thing for Glen Moray, and as you can see, this is a bottle of Glen Moray. This is starting to go into their sort of revamped range. What have we got? I'll just jump up and grab one of these. Let's go for random one there. It's just to give you a wee thing. So there's bottle of Glen Moray. You'll see the bottle there. They're now heading to a different sort of bottle label there. So just to give you a show, it's more of the newer line of bottles. You'll start seeing them going from this labelling to maybe this label. And I think some slight changes in some of the names. But if you're a Glen Moray person, you know about that. But if not, just have a wee look at it. Alright, this one is called Twisted Wine, and if you can see there, it's a cognac cask. It is a 40% ABV, and I think I paid about £33 for it, so it's not an expensive whiskey. And a lot of you know, with a lot of the Glen Morays, that whilst they're not bad whiskey at this level, they are tended to be priced at a more accessible level, and this one is pretty much the same, and you're probably going to find it. This one's had some wee bits of jiggery pokery in it, you know, with chill filtering and colour and all that usual kind of stuff. It's not pretending to be anything other than what it is, which is a accessible priced whiskey. And as you can see, like I said, I've had a good whack at this one. Mark, if you're watching this, Mark's probably had the other half of what's been in there as well. That's quite a decent night, that one. Right, let's have a wee play with this one on the nose. Straight off, there's nothing offensive about that, nothing offensive at all. And at 40% ABV, there's none of the, you're burning the hairs off the inside of your nose type thing or anything like that, you know. It's quite friendly, quite welcoming, and there's a bit of a fruitiness about it. Raisins, dark fruits, that kind of thing. Nothing offensive at all. Really, really quite welcoming and pleasant, and quite fruity. And if I was to go as far as to say there's almost a grassiness about it, you know, maybe even something like hay, a hay bale type thing coming over there. Yeah, dry hay. Putting a picture in your head, you're walking through that field of golden bales, rounded bales, and they're all there, and you're walking through, and you've got Springer Spaniel running along beside you. Ooh, yeah, that's what's coming over. Not bad. Let's have that wee shot. Again, nothing offensive coming over there in there. Nothing strong, nothing burning. There's a. I'm going to go at the finish before I go to the mouthfeel actually, because it just came straight into me. There's almost like an aniseed on the finish as it goes down there. Licorice, aniseedy type finish here. Yeah. The initial mouthfeel is slightly watery, to be expected, but it's quite fresh, quite clean, and there's maybe again that fruitiness comes through. When you take a bit of air in there, when you've got it in there, there's almost that agricultural earthiness, and that almost, you know, I'll go back to what I was saying on the nose. There's that bales of hay, or yeah, I can't, you know, dry grass. You've been out, you've cut the lawn, you've left it maybe. And there's that dry grass just on the top before you go for the next cut on the grass. That kind of thing is coming over on it. I'm getting more agricultural, grassy, straw, bales, hay, rather than fruit side of it. And there is fruit there. There's raisins, there's dark fruits, and there's stuff in there, which you're going to expect from what should be a cognac cask. I don't actually know what it says in the bottle. It's probably got some stuff in there about, yeah, dried fruits, nuts and spice. I suppose that aniseedy licorice thing there is coming from the spice. Yeah, notes of sweet raisins. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. I'm not going to say it's deep or depth filled or anything like that, but they're there, definitely in there. So there we go, guys. I've got the first review done in about 4 months. Getting my head back into the side of things here. But what I'll say to you is, if anyone's not tried it yet, for what I think like 32 quid, maybe 35, something like that. I think I've actually seen it online for about 28, so you might find it a little bit cheaper. Glen Moray Twisted Vine Cognac Cask. It's maybe one of those ones that I think some people sort of describe as a guard whiskey. Stick it at the front of your shelf, offer it to the guests. If they like that, then maybe start giving it the whiskies that's behind it. But it's not bad. Yeah, interesting. It's got to be interesting. But mind you, I think the night that me and Mark drank that, we were out in the garden, there was a barbecue going on, and there was more alcohol. Yeah. Glen Moray Cognac Cask, Twisted Vine. Slange. See you again soon, guys.